Carbonel. Alin? Carbonel. Wala. Castro.
Present po, sir.
Present. Corpus Francis. Cortez Jet.
Present, sir.
Dakanay. Ian.
Present, sir.
Present. De la Cruz.
Present, sir.
De la Cueva.
Present, sir.
Fernandez.
Sir, present.
Gakayan.
Present, sir.
Inong. Carl. Inong. Wala. Hindi naman ata pumapasok kung si Inong. Guevara.
Sir, present.
Makugay. Makugay. Magno. Magno. Bakit wala kang audio, Mr. Magno? Murillo. Murillo. Narcisse.
Present.
Present. Nartates.
Sir, present.
Nerida. Nerida. Quiñones.
Present, sir.
Raquepo. Tangko. Waldes. Iman.
Present, sir.
Sa Alma.
Present, sir.
Sir, Raquel po, present.
Raquepo.
Sir Murillo present.
Sino yun? Murillo.
Murillo, sir, Murillo.
Murillo. Belorio.
Sir, present.
Goson.
Present, sir.
Magbanwa.
Present, sir.
Ogenicaro. Sara.
Present, sir.
Oriente. Oriente. Again. Attendance. Belleza. Carbonel. Corpus. Inong. Makugay. Nerida. Tangko. Valdez. And Oriente. Okay. Again. Prelim exam. Hindi pa submit. Missing. Natura, Inong, Dakanay, Valdez, Livara, Makugay, Nartates, Narcisse, Belorio, Gakayan, and Nerida. Hindi din submit your prelim exam. Kindly check all the activities in our Google Classroom and exams. Okay, class? Okay, so by the way, before I will give you your midterm exam, do you have any question, anything, any clarification regarding in our topics or in our subject? Do you have any question, clarification that you want to discuss? Class? Anyone? Okay then, so I think you don't have any clarification or question. Okay. Again, during the midterm, we have the following topics. So, the PHP and mysql for the database mysql, and then we have the database connection, and then we have the read module, and as well as the create module. I think even the create module is already discussed, right? Okay then. So during your prelim exam, This one. If you still remember your prelim exam. Okay, so here you have the input. Let me draw another one for this one. Receipt, the diagram. Okay, so here you have the following input: the name of the client. Okay, name. Then you have the text box here, and then quantity. This is quantity. Bill to inputs, and then the quantity. Bill and then the quantity. Yeah. So for example, ako na muna. You can use table if you want. Table. Ayan, ito na. Okay. So, we have the quantity description. Description, unit price amount. Amount. Then what else? The quantity. Properties. Column lines. How can I add there? Okay. Insert, duplicate, delete. Mag-insert, insert. Anyway, sige, duplicate na lang. Delete. Hirap naman dito. Ano yan? No? So I want to delete sana this one. Delete, cut. See? Okay, so anyway, so you have the description, amount, unit price, and the quantity. Okay, so basically the quantity, it is a text box. Okay, so you should input, okay, okay, ito na lang. Sorry, description, unit price, quantity, and amount. Description, unit price, quantity, and you have the amount. Now, example for the description, we have brake cables. Okay, brake cables, then pedal arms, labor for 3 hours. Example, so labor for 3 hours. Yeah, so we have the description, then next is the unit price. Now for the unit price, 100, 15, and 5. This is 15, then this is 5. Okay, 15 and 5, and then for the quantity, that is a text box. There. And then it will compute for the amount. So for example, if the unit price per brake cables, for example, the customer will buy 2, so the total amount will be 200, right? And then here for the pedal, so for example 4, though, so that is 15 plus 15, 30 times 2, 60. And then for example, labor per 3 hours per hour. Labor for 1 hour is 5. So for example, it took 5 hours for the labor, 5 hours. So 5 times 5 is 25. And then it will compute for the total. So we have the total. So this is total. So 200, 260, 60, 70, 60, 70, 80, 85, 285, right? So yeah, so this is just a sample format there, and then it should be, so this is your UI. Okay, yeah. Then you should connect this one. So what if we will add a button? Compute. After compute, you have save. Okay, now if you click the compute button, so compute the amount and total. Compute the amount per description. So this is our description. Okay, yeah. So compute the amount per description, this one, and the total if you click the compute button. Then for the save, so if you click save, connect to a database, so save the record or information in your table. Okay, so yeah, and then what else? And then we have the read. So if you click the read module, save, for the read, connect to a database, retrieve all the records or information in your database. There you go. So we have the compute, we have the save, and then we have the read. Okay, I think that's all. So file, save as, export PDF. JPEG export pictures. Okay. midterm exam. Upload. Deadline. Okay, so anyway, okay, so using PHP and mysql, I want you to create web application that compute the amount per create a web application that can compute the amount per description and the total. Okay. Okay, so the web application is also connected to a database and it has sino yun? Fernandez. So it's up to you, the name of the database and tables. What else? Then after that, create a video demo showing that your application is working. Send also the source codes. Yan. Okay, so again, this will be your exam. Okay, so your web application should accept the following: the name of the client, and then also the quantity per description or per item. So for example, here we have 3 descriptions or items. We have the brake cables, pedal arms, we have the labor, unit price, and then we have the total amount. So it's up to you if you want to make the unit price as a text box or a constant value. So for example, here I have a constant value for the brake cables, 100, for the pedal arms that is 15, and then for the label labor per hour is 5. Okay, and then it will compute for the amount. So for example, brake cables 100 times 2, that is 200, and then for the pedal arms, that is 15. Quantity 4, so 15 times 4 is 60. Tama ba? Yeah. And then labor per hour is 5. For the quantity, for example, 5 hours, so 5 times 5, that is 25. Supposedly this is not, anyway, 25, and then total is 285. We have 3 buttons here. We have the compute, save, and then we have the read. Compute, so if you click the compute the amount per description and total. Then save, connect to a database, then save the record or information in your table. So meaning all of this should be saved in your, this one should be saved in your database. Okay, and then for the read, connect to a database, retrieve all the records or information in your database. There. Anyway, due date, I'll be giving you 1 week. So the deadline will be May 22. Topic, week 12. Assign. Okay, so anyway, in our Google Classroom, I posted my video demonstration for the read module. Just follow the and then also my source codes, index, read form, create process, database connection, and then login. So it's up to you if you want to put some navigation bar, like for example here. So if you want, you can make a navigation bar for the save and read, or if you want it simple, so for example this one, no navigation bar, but we have only the buttons, and then put some design there. Any question, clarification, class? Sino yun? Fernandez. Present naman. Fernandez Frisian. Okay. Yun lang. So, any question, class? Any question? Any clarification? Hello. Good afternoon.
Answer.
Okay, na. Oh, yes, Nartates. Oh,
None, sir.
Nan. Organicaro Sara.
Yes, sir. Would the description box be an input too? A user input?
Yeah. For the design, I mean, for this one, again, it's up to you if you want to make the description a text box, or if you want, you can make it as a constant value. So it's up to you. What is important here is the name. You can change the name, and then also for the quantity. Okay, yeah. And then for the description, for the unit price, and definitely for the amount. This is auto compute, right? When you click the compute button, so automatic that this is the amount will be computed, and also the total. So for the description and unit price, so it's up to you if you make constant values, or if you want, you can put some text box. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Ayan. Okay, so by the way, class, tomorrow again, this week is your midterm exam, but if there is some question or clarification regarding in your exam, I'll be online tomorrow, but I want you to finish the midterm exam, so it's up to you if you want to enter our class tomorrow or not. Okay.
Okay po, sir.
Okay then, so if you don't have any questions, so see you next meeting. See you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thanks, sir.